All right, today is October 29th, ITS 128. Would you like me to put my screen on your screen? Okay. Show window. All right, so we are recording. Let me switch over. You don't need to see me. I'm going to share my desktop. I'm going to share this one. Optimize for full screen so you don't see me anymore. All right. Okay, so we are ITS let's take a look where we are. We are October 29th is this day. So we are in the second day of the chapter on procedures and modularizing your code. I haven't been putting the assignments up there. Okay. So if we look at the assignment that we're doing presently, it's this one. And with this one, we're supposed to take the last assignment and add, we want to, this is what we did for assignment 8. And now we're going to do assignment, okay, so let's take a look at assignment 8. This one, files. And we start with tutorial 5.5, and we add a list box of names. I mean, let me download tutorial 5.5 here. Put it on the desktop. So here it is. I'm going to unzip it, extract all, and I'm not going to show the extracted files that I'm done. Okay, I extracted it. Here is the extracted file. I could throw this away. Open this up. This is tutorial 5 here. This is actually friend file. This is the one, friend file. So I'm going to take this friend file and put it out here. And I'm going to put this, I'm going to throw the rest of this away. And so I've got this one friend file folder here. And when I open it up, I see another friend file folder. And right alongside of it, I see this friend file.sln. So this is my program. This is tutorial 5.5. This is the finished it's the finished one. And when this opens up, let's start it up. Excuse me. All right, let's start this up. And I guess we're entering friends' names. I've got to sign in, I guess. Okay, so here we are, we're adding friends, and I believe we're adding friends in, this is the, if we go into the folder and we go into bin, and we go down into debug, and we go down right here, we see this file here. This is the file that is being updated. We see right now this file says 719 at 431. That's a while ago. If I add a new friend and click write name, name was written, and we see this is now updated. If we open up this file and take a look at it, you can look at it, and it looks like this. So it was actually added right there. All right. So let me save that. And we can add another name, Fred Jones. Right name is written. And now when we open this up, we see Fred Jones was added. All right, so this is what we start with, and we can open up these files. Double click over on the form1.cs. This is the design. We can right click. While this is doing whatever it's doing, let's take a look and see what we have to do here. See, I did some of this. I think have I done part of this assignment in this class yet, or have I not? Assignment 8 or assignment 9? Okay, so should I do assignment 9 then? Did that help you? Okay. All right. Let's see. I must have an assignment. Let's see what I did last time. Let me go to my Dropbox. Let's see what I put in here. And file with listbox. Excuse me. October 25th was this day here. No, this is not this day. October 23rd. What did I do? October. Okay. Okay, let's see what this one is here. I'm going to download this one. I'm going to save this on my desktop. I'm going to close this solution and put this down here, put this down here. And this is the one that I was just working on. I'm going to get rid of that. All right, I guess I got to just close this out all the way. Now, can I throw it away? Yes. All right. So that's thrown away. This is the one I just downloaded. So this is what I was working on earlier. I'll extract this. And it's this file here, this directory, so I can throw this away. And it's this one, open it up again. It's this one. I'm going to put this out here. And what happened to it? Oh, this is exactly what I want. Okay, so so let's open this up. I just ate, that's why I'm throw so much. All right, let's run this and see what this looks like. Okay, so I guess we're picking a file, and let's pick. Let's go to the desktop and go down in here, down in here, down in here, down in here, and let's pick. Let's try it. Can we do a new one? Let's do friend3.txt, and I'm going to put it on the. I'm going to put it here. I'm going to put it right next to the .sln file. Friend3.txt. Okay, there it is. Now I'm going to add some names. Jerry Jones, enter. Could not find this file. Oh, I couldn't find it. Okay, let me exit. Let's see. Does it have to exist already? I didn't mean to do that. Does it have to exist already? I guess so. Okay, let's go down in here. I'm going to try to put it down in here. Let me run this again. And go in here, and I'm going to do friend 3.txt. I wonder if the name's got to exist already. Joe Johnson. See, let me look and see what actually happens. Save dialog box, show dialog, DG, save file. It's annoying, this clearing my throat like this. This is a save file. So here we're selecting a file to save. Let me go to the code. File. Oh, for reading. Okay, so once it's grabbed, we try to read it up. So the file has to exist already for this to work. Where do we write? I'm going to change this so we're writing. So I'm going to see if this opens up. I'm going to try this. Doesn't work. Message box show. File doesn't exist. I think that's going to catch this error because I want to see this error work. File doesn't exist. Okay, so that error does work. Okay, so let me. So what I want to do is, if the file doesn't exist, I want to create it. So what I'm going to do is go right into here and write while it reads it up, opens. Okay, here we go. Here, this. File doesn't exist. I'm gonna create it. So I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna do Steam Writer output file. Output file equals create text. Create text file name. Creates the file name, and then it doesn't need to write anything. There's nothing to write. Creates it, closes it. Okay, now it's created. So, all right, let's try this now. I'm gonna put it back out here like I wanted to. Friends file.txt. Okay, put this back up. Fred Smith, enter. It seems to be working. Janine Jones, Tom Brower. All right, let's see what we got here. It is right here. This is it. Open it up, and we see that this is got my names in there. All right. So what I've done is I've modified my program here, where when I select the file, if it does not exist, it creates it. Okay. So you should be able to do that too. All right. Okay. Now let's move on to the next assignment. So let me let me open it. Let me remind me of what it is. Let me remind myself of what it is. Assignment 8, assignment 9. All right. All right. In the last assignment, you started with and you did this. You made a return. We've done that. We've added an appropriate open dialog box. We've done that twice now. We check first to see if it exists. If it doesn't exist, we create it. Added a list box that displays the current list of names. I didn't do that, but there's another video that shows that. Oh, all right. Here we are. This is the list box. Added logic to avoid adding a name twice. And make sure I've done all that stuff. Okay, so so I tell you what, I'm gonna actually go and get that other one. It's 3:45. I'm gonna grab that one. I'm gonna close this. I'm gonna save all, save as. I'll just save as, save all, close, and exit. Close solution, and exit. All right, that's this one. Let me go in here again and go into my Dropbox and let me pull down the one that's got the list box. Put that on the desktop. And this one now is right here. I'm going to open this one up, extract all, and here it is. Throw this away. Open this one up, and now we've got another friend file here. Let's open this one up. Excuse me. And I'm going to go into the form one right now. Here's my thing, my list box. I'm going to view the code. I'm going to throw in that modification I just put in, and that is a dialog box. It checks. If it's an input file, it tries to attach it and reads the names up. Otherwise, it opens this. It does this instead. Otherwise, it does this, where it simply opens, creates a thing, does a create text, C-R-E-A-T-E, and doesn't write anything, closes it back up again. So very simple. It tries to open up the file. If it's not successful, probably means the file doesn't exist. If it is successful, it goes and reads it up and sticks it into the list box. Otherwise, it creates the file and then closes it so it's ready to be written to. Okay, let's see if this works. And I'm going to hook it up to the last friend file. This is the one and the other one. I don't want to confuse. So I'm going to do this, go inside of this one, and go inside of here, and I'm going to make one here. Friends file 2.txt. And let's pull this back up again. And let's go Joe Smith, Mary Jones, and let's go look in here. And this one, friends file 2, it is precisely that. Okay, good. So that's working. Now, what are we supposed to? Oh, we're supposed to make it so we can select the name and delete it, right? Is that what it says here? Assignments. Oh, did I put in that avoid having a name entered twice? I do. It loops, it reads them all up, sees if there's a duplicate. If there's no duplicate, it adds it in. Otherwise, it doesn't do anything. It displays up a message. All right, so I want to be able to, all right, so what we want to do is we want to make it so I select this person and I want to delete the person. So let me throw in a delete button. I'm going to say delete friend, and I'm going to name the button VTN delete friend. And I'm going to double click on it. And first I got to get the selected index of the list box. All right. So I'm going to go var, no, not var, wrong language. String name, delete name, name to delete equals lst friends dot selected value. Yeah, selected value. Something wrong with that. It's got to put something else in between. Okay, I gotta refer to the textbook. Refer to the textbook. And where do we put in list box? Let's put this on the desktop. And do we not have Adobe PDF? Yeah, we do. Okay. Open with Adobe. And I want to where did we first see list boxes? Here, more about list boxes. So you add them in. That's how you get the count. That's how you clear them. How do you reference? No, we're into while loops now. Selected item is what it is. Selected value. Okay, selected item, to string. And I want to just alert it, message box. Show name to delete. So first let's try this. So this is what it looks like. If I go Mary Jones, delete, Mary Jones, good. Joe Smith, delete, Joe Smith, good. Okay, so that's what it was. Okay, good. Let me go back to here. So now I've got the name to delete, and I'm going to say deleting plus deleting that person. String int index to delete equals lst friends dot selected index. Okay, so now I've got the actual index. So I'm going to loop through now. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up the file, and I'm going to loop through, and I'm going to write all the names back in the file, and except I'm going to skip the one I'm going to skip the one I want to delete. I want to make sure that I do this right, so I'm going to cut this out, put it down here. I'm going to say deleting index equals plus index to delete. That way I know which one it is. And then I'm going to go, so next I'm going to open up okay, because all the names are in the list box, right? So I'm going to open up the thing to write. It's like right here again. Open it up. No, I mean, I got to first declare a Steam writer, a Steam output file, and then I'm going to output file equals file create, file name. I have the file name, right? I got this, it's in the scope. Did I put the file name out in a, here it is, okay, file name. Okay, good, so it's out there, so I get access to it. So I create a new file name, and then I'm gonna loop. So while int idx index name index equals 0, and while name index is less than lst friends, what is it, count or something, count length, no, what is the, how many are in here, items count, yeah, that's what it is. I think that's what it is. Or is it just it's not a method? Okay. While the name index is less than items count, do this. If the name index is not equal to the index to delete, while it's not equal to the index to delete, then you write it. And you write it by going this one, right line. You do out file, output file dot right line, parentheses, name. No. Oh, while it's not equal to that, then you write it out. Write out list friends. I wonder if this is right. While it's not equal to that, set I refer to box item, selected item. Selected. Oops. Okay. All right, so this thing loops through from 0 up to the number of items in there, and if it's not equal to the index to delete, it goes and writes it back out to the file. And so when I'm done with this, I got to close the file. Close. And then I want to read it all back up again. So do I have a procedure where I load up the file? I want to load up the file. Where is that? That's right here. That's this. This loads up the file. So I'm going to make this a procedure. I'm just going to copy this out. Oh, wait a minute. There's another way I can do this. I do it this way. I do right-click, refactoring. I'll show you guys how to use that refactoring thing later. Let me all right. First, I'm just going to do it. Yeah, let me just grab this and go back down here, and this is where I delete the thing, and I've written out the file, and now I've got to open the file back up again to repopulate the list box. So now I create another input file. I open up the file again, and why do I need the in name? Doesn't matter if I have the in name. Okay. So I guess I just read it into a, I guess I can actually do this. This. Don't need this. I don't even need this. Okay, so what this does, okay, so just you see how this thing works? We click on the button, and it grabs out the name. It grabs the name that it actually doesn't need to grab the name it's going to delete. I just did that so I could see that it's the right name. What's really important is that it grabs the selected index of the name, and and then what it does is it opens up it opens up the output file again for writing. It's going to overwrite it. That's why we do create text instead of append text. And then we loop through all of the friends in the list box, and we write them back out to the file as long as it's not the index that we want to delete. If it's the index that we want to delete, we skip it. We don't write it back out again. Once we're done, we close the file, and then we got to reload the list box again. So this opens up the file and clears the list box, reads it all back up again, sticks it all back in the list box, and then closes the list box, and then we're done. So let's see this working. This one. Yeah. I'm going to add some more names here. I'm going to add David, Sean, Don, Don Chang, Terry, Toyofuku. All right, I got some names here, and I'm going to try to delete Mary Jones. Click on Mary Jones, delete. It says deleting Mary Jones, index number 1. Okay. Ooh, Mary's gone. It worked. Let's see what the list looks like. Mary's gone. Let's try to delete something else. Let's delete Terry Toyofuku. You should try the ends. Terry Toyofuku. Terry Toyofuku, index number 3. Boom. It's modified. Boom. It works. So you think you can duplicate that? All right. Okay. I think that's pretty good for today, huh? Okay, so thank you for watching, and I'm gonna zip this up. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna show you how to zip it up first to make sure that I am going to zip it up again to make sure that I keep it. So let me just put this back on again, and I'm gonna oops. Let me bring this back up again. I'm gonna close solution. I'm gonna exit, and I'm talking about this one here, friend file with listbox, and it's this one here. It looks like it's this one. So I'm gonna just basically, I'm gonna zip this one up. I'm gonna send to compressed folder, and I'm gonna name this friend file with listbox with name delete. That's good enough. With name delete. So this is the thing I want to save. I'm going to throw this away. I'm going to throw this away. I'm going to throw this away. So this is the one I want to save. If we go in here, we see that that's there and that's there. That's fine. So this is the one I want to save. So I'm going to go to my Lima and go here and go to my Dropbox, I guess, and put it up in here. Upload files. Continue. And now I've got that one there. All right. So I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.